Integration is about being equal in humanity. Being disabled is not an identity. Being disabled is something that is done to a person by society, by attitudes, by design. So we really need to do away with disability, because it is being disabled that causes disability. It is a social construct. Social inclusion means the disappearing of the barriers and obstacles that stop me from living exactly the same life as my sighted counterparts. Social inclusion would be good design, good planning. It would be listening to the needs of people with a visual impairment through their DPOs, through the representative organisation. There's a great acceptance among most ordinary people of diversity. That's not necessarily shared by the systems and institutions who like to box tick, but it's certainly there among ordinary people, which is fantastic. By basically doing what it's told to, what Ireland has ratified, what it's signed up to under the Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities, and by prioritising disabled persons organisations, representative organisations in their planning. And basically planners are there to plan not just for people like themselves, they're there to plan for everybody. And my need to access my city is a human right. To safely access the streets outside and around my home, that is a human right, and it's as equal as anybody else's. Well, I think Dubliners welcome diversity, and they're brilliant at it. Dublin City Council doesn't necessarily welcome diversity. It has its own idea of diversity. If in a wallpaper sense, yeah, it likes it, you know, in terms of colour or taste, possibly. But when it comes to hard tax, when it comes to the things on the ground, for instance, making things accessible to disabled people, like accessible and safe streets for disabled people, they are not remotely interested in hearing us whatsoever. They have their own idea, and it's far from disability proofed, and it's far from safe. It's very disabling. The attitude is disabling and their plans are disabling.